Hi! Today I'm going to be doing the 20th century book tag, which was created by WordsofaReader. It was really awesome. I'll put a link down in the description. What you have to do is go through your bookshelf and find a book which was either published or set in all the decades of the 20th century. Okay, so for the 1900s I've gone for A Little Princess by Frances Hodgson Burnett, which was published in 1905. I only read this book recently actually, but I'd seen the film years ago. 1910s was more difficult. I searched like my whole house and I didn't have any books for this decade, so I ended up downloading The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett so that I could have something to show you. And this book was published in 1911. So for the 20s I went for The Diviners by Libba, Bray, which is set in the 20s and it's really good. For the 30s I chose Ballet Shoes by Noel Streatfeild. This is a really good kids book and it was published in 1936. For the 40s I went with one of my favourite books, which is 1984 by George Orwell, and this was published in 1949. The 50s I chose Lord of the Flies by William Golding. I haven't read it, but it's on my to read list, so I'll get around to it eventually. And this was published in 1954. So the 60s I went for Wide Sargasso Sea by Rhys. It was published in 1966. And it's a reimagining of Jane Eyre. It's the story of Bertha Rochester and how she came to be in the attic. It's quite interesting. For the 70s I've gone for Carrie by Stephen King, which was published in 74. My copy is actually from the 70s. You can see how gross and beaten up it is. I found it in a charity shop. For the 80s I've gone for The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood, which was published in 1985. And finally for the 1990s I've gone with Northern Lights by Phillip Pullman, which is one of my favourite books, and it was published in 1995. Okay, so there's my books. Bye!